Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is one of the best games on the Nintendo Switch. I'm sure I'm not alone by saying I was by no means a fan of the Rabbids before this game, but somehow I just knew this collaboration would work. And oh boy did it. How can you not like these? They're so lovable and stupid. I gotta be honest, aside from Fire Emblem, grid-based strategy RPGs aren't really my thing. But with a game and collaboration this quirky, I had to give it a try regardless. And I honestly cannot be more happy that I did. This game seriously ranks up there with Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey for me. There's so much to love about this game, and I savored every second of my time with it. And I'm really looking forward to spending even more time with it, as Ubisoft just dropped another trailer and showed actual gameplay footage of the Donkey Kong Adventure DLC, which honestly looks incredible. I'll get more into this later. Let's start with the visuals. Ubisoft did an excellent job making the Mario character models and animations look like a first-party title. I really love how expressive they are, and not to mention the infamous dab. The Mario Rabbids are also literally the best, the heart and soul of the game. They all strike a perfect balance between adorable, dumb, and hysterical. Their victory animations are some of my favorite and are all super cute, and they show that each Rabbid really has a specific personality. Rabbid Peach was a primary reason I wanted this game. I'm not kidding. Her superior attitude and conceited snark was just amazing. The world is bright and offers a bunch of silly sights and other references to discover. My particular favorite being the Snoopy one. Although nothing special in terms of theme, the 4 worlds included each vary in scale and overall design, which made them feel unique and such a joy to play through. The worlds are paired with a bouncing and exuberant soundtrack made by the one and only Grant Kirkhope, which was like an instant nostalgia trip. I also really love how the background elements like plants react in time to the music, which was just another awesome yet subtle detail. The story is really simple, but you didn't play this game for a good story, did you? While the story does just enough to keep the game on track, it's the writing that makes paying attention to the story worthwhile. Beepo has some really great lines. The boss battles shined especially bright with their quirky dialogue and unique battle mechanics, and this was honestly one of my favorite parts of the game. The gameplay was honestly the biggest surprise for me. The various movement, ability, and attack options made the grid-based battles so exciting. It's pretty simple, but complex enough to provide a ton of room for careful strategy. Each character provides their own unique skill set and strengths. Rabbid Luigi was probably my favorite party member to use, wielding a vampire element which allows him to leech HP from enemies, which was super handy. Using his high mobility, I'd make sure to use his self-healing abilities to the max. One of my signature turns involved charging the party's attack power with Mario, using Rabbid Mario's exploding slide to attack as many enemies as possible, and finally using his magnet dance ability to draw them near, and finishing them all with his hammer, watching most of the enemies explode into a flurry of coins. It is super satisfying, and this is just an example of all the crazy combinations that you can do. It's all about experimenting and finding which combination of Mario and the others works best for you. This is all further customizable through the skill tree system, allowing you to decide which aspects of each character are the most important for you to upgrade. While it's not as complex as the XCOM games it inevitably gets compared to, there is plenty of depth in Kingdom Battle's super engaging and pretty addictive combat. It can honestly become pretty challenging too, especially in the optional missions that are put in after completing a world. On top of it, each character gets weapons that have stellar designs. Some reference the Mushroom Kingdom and its residents, and others just look like spaghetti. Each boasts a different element and damage range, and were super fun to collect and discover. Honestly, the attention to detail in the available weapons was just another standout aspect of this game. Other things to collect include music, concept art, and 3D model statues of each playable character and enemy in the game. I just had to get them all. This game supports replay value by adding challenges to the worlds after completing them, and giving you a special ability that allows you to access areas you couldn't your first time through. Not to mention, getting a gold trophy on every battle was a super fun challenge. Now, Ubisoft supported this game even further through DLC, adding even more super hard level challenge maps and even a multiplayer battle mode, going head to head with a friend with restricted movement and even items being added. Of course, the Donkey Kong story was announced, and we haven't heard much about it until this week. It looks amazing, holy cow. Rabbid Cranky Kong, Donkey Kong throwing allies and enemies, the world looks gorgeous. gosh, I can't wait. The trailer mentions mastering a new way to play, and from what it seems, it really is an entirely new way to play the game. Can we get a release date, please? I sincerely would love to see a sequel to this game. Maybe offering more Mario and Rabbid companions to choose from, and even larger and slightly less linear worlds to explore. Pretty much just keep doing what you're doing. We really need more games like this on the Switch. Davide Soliani put the utmost care and love into this game, and it really, really shows.